What's up, YouTube family? We are back again, so we have another one. Somebody actually sent me this video, so I would like to react to it. The title of this video is We Go Through a Lot, and this is coming from a lady. So without wasting your time, let's see what this video is talking about. Let's go.
Explain to me, because I hear all this comment drives me nuts, right? How is it a mom has a 9 to 5, drop off the kids in the morning, 8 in the morning. You have to pick up the kids at 3 p.m., but yet you have to work till 5. So you have to figure out who's going to pick up your kids. Then get home, cook a meal, feed your kids, do homework, do extra activities. If they have sports, you got to drive them there. Then you got to clean the kitchen. Then you got to do the laundry. Okay? Then you have to be a good wife, a good partner, a good friend. You gotta make those calls and catch up with your friends. Okay? That's not. Explain to me how super powerful we are to be able to do all of these things. And when you ask someone to do one thing, oh, it's too much. It's too much. So yet we can handle all of this. I haven't even said the part we bleed every month. Okay? We're losing our lives every month. Okay? Explain to me what is wrong with this picture. So when a man comes in your life and they're takers, not really contributors, but they're takers. So now she has to actually provide and make sure that he's okay. Okay? Because not only she has to support her kids, but now she has to support the man. Not financially, but emotionally. And clean up after him. So where's this collaboration? Like, I don't understand when I see single moms and then these men come and like, what do you bring to the table? And not only that, you have to deal with all the like PMS and your hormones changing, right? You gotta be like Jekyll and Hyde every month. I'm telling you, ladies, we go through a lot.
Well, do you know who also goes through a lot? Everybody who is alive, not only women. The only people I know don't go through a lot are dead people. And by the way, it sounds like you are telling me the job description of what it means to be alive, what it means to be an adult with kids. Honestly, I don't see anything special. This is not, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Let me actually say this. It's very important, right? I'm not trying to sound disrespectful. The intent of this video is never to disrespect you. You did not do anything to deserve that, right? So if you ever come across this video and you feel like I'm being disrespectful, my apologies in advance, and I sincerely mean it from the bottom of my heart, because you did not do anything to deserve disrespect, right? Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this. I guess men are takers and don't contribute to anything until you divorce them, get custody of the kids, and then run back to child support because you realize that you can't do it on your own, right? Why don't you just leave them then, since they were not contributing to anything anyways? Well, I guess I'm being dumb, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I know. But I'd like to tell you this, respectfully, of course. Believe me, most of y'all women, including you, y'all not ready to trade places with your husbands. I promise you. I'm not trying to make this a long debate. I'm just informing you. I promise you, you are not ready to trade places with your husband. There are so many jobs out here, right? If I take you to those jobs, you're going to be more than happy that you get to do what you're doing. And perhaps you will ask for more things on your plate. Believe me. And the more I listen to you guys, I think I've figured this shit out now. I think that the reason why you guys think or believe that you do a lot is because when you ask a man what he's done, for the most part, he'll tell you, I was at work. working for 10 to 12 hours, then I'm home to rest. But then when they ask you, you get to say, I went to work, I came home, went to pick up the kids, came home and cook and did all of that, right? But I think the key element here is what kind of work everybody's doing. I think it is safe to say that if you are a clerk and all you do is just picking up calls, you can have at least a little bit of energy at the end of your shift to go pick up a kid, right? But if you are doing construction and you are lifting heavy object for 10 to 12 hours, maybe at the end of your shift, you don't have any more energy left. Again, maybe I'm bugging out, right? Maybe you should try quitting your clerical job and join a construction site and see how that will go, right? Look, the other day, I was going to the store to buy me something. There is a high school next to me that is being renovated. At 6 p.m., I was walking by. It was snowing, terrible weather. I've seen people up there doing their thing. I looked around. You know who I didn't see up there? A woman. The husbands that were up there, I'm pretty sure got wives like you who think that they're actually doing the same amount of work. I bet you while the husbands were up there doing that crazy work, even me, I wouldn't trade places. Their wives were like, oh my God, I'm going to pick up the kid again. Oh my God, I'm going to buy groceries and cook some meal again. Why don't you try to climb up there for 2 hours and we'll see. I just want to see your behavior after working like that. You know what I mean? Trust me. You are not ready to trade places with your husband. And I don't want to get too technical and too details because I know a lot of people might want to play smart with me with this conversation. But if you want to get into details, we can get into details, right? But it's not necessary. Let's just keep it like this. Let's just keep it going, right? Some of you, sometime I hear you guys on podcasts, TV shows, having fun, right? Talking about that subject. Oh, men don't do anything. They're lazy, right? We do all of this thing. And all they do is just go to work and come. And they don't even leave longer than us. And y'all having fun talking about it like that. Meanwhile, there's a glass of wine, and when they want to drink that wine, this is how they drink it. Because you know why? They don't want to mess up their makeup. You talking? Seems to me that the heaviest item you've ever lifted in your life was that glass of wine. Or perhaps a pen and a piece of paper. And you here talking? I dare you to go work some physical shit like that. Go work at a construction site for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And we'll see how long you leave on Earth. Oh my God. There's a reason why you never volunteer to occupy a certain position, right? Maybe I still don't know what I'm talking about. There are jobs that are exclusively created for men. If you, woman, were to apply for a position like that, they wouldn't even look at your application. There is a reason why. Trust me. I get it. I understand the message. Right? It might sound like your husband is just going to work and he comes back home. And just because it's one thing, it sounds like he's not doing anything. Right? And then you get to go to work, pick up the kid and cook and all that. But it's very interesting that none of you have ever tried to switch places. Because trust me, if I'm fed up with something like that, I'm going to be like, you know what? I have a proposition for you, husband. You know what you do? Go to work, just pay the bills. Let me just do that. You do what you have to do. Keep your money, don't pay the bills in the house. And go pick up the kid, cook and clean and take care of you. He's going to be the happiest husband ever. I promise you. But I promise you're not going to last for 2 months. I promise you. And if maybe I still don't know what I'm talking about, we can figure this thing out very quickly. For those of you who got husbands, just trade places. Then we don't have to debate for hours. You know what I mean? Switch places. Whatever role he's playing and you think is nothing, just play that role. And he's going to switch and play your role that you think it's something. And we will see who's going to give up first. That's all I'm saying. He's still gonna protect you, by the way. That's something, that can't be taken away from you. Don't worry. Man, sometimes I hear them two talking. You mean I gotta go to work? Come cook and clean. It's never really 50-50. That 50-50 is a lie. But what you failed to mention is that you don't pay no bills in that motherfucker. I still don't know what I'm talking about because I sound dumb. Why don't you trade places? Go to work and pay the bills and we will see. Some of you have jobs that don't even pay you enough. Even if you were to work double that job, you can't still come up with the rent money. And you want to complain? Maybe I still don't know what I'm talking about, but I think it's very hypocritical, right? That a husband works, takes care of the kids, right? Pays insurance, pays the rent, car insurance. The food that you cook, he bought it with his money. You get to work and keep all your money. And on top of that, of course, you got to go pick up the kid. And you have to think about how you can be a good mother and a good wife to him and stuff like that. Sounds like a fun life to me, I promise you. Do you know one of the reasons why your husbands don't want to open up to you? Maybe they won't tell you, but I'll tell you something. I mean, look at you. You're already complaining as it is. Life is very difficult for you. I think it's safe to say that your husband would never open up to you because I'll tell you something about men that I know for a fact. We only open up to people that can truly help us. Looking at you, I doubt it because life is already difficult and that husband is a taker anyways. I don't see any appreciation there. There's not even a room there for him to open up. Trust me. Your husband sometimes, somebody calls him lazy. Somebody tells him that he's not doing anything even though he's giving his best every day. Sometimes he is demoralized. Sometimes he's trying to figure out a lot of shit. He's stressed. But he has to be a man because that's what a man is, right? And with a behavior like that, he will never open up to you. Again, look. Don't want to make this video very long. Trust me. You don't want to trade places with your husband. And if I still don't know what I'm talking about, y'all can just do it. Just talk to your husband tonight or tomorrow. Tell him that, you know what? I don't think you're doing a lot. You see everything I do, like going to work, coming back, picking up the kids and cooking. I would like for you to do that. And I would switch places with you, right? And go work and pay the bills and do everything that you do. Try it. And then come back and tell me how it goes. All right, on that note, let's talk about this video in the comments. What are your thoughts? And please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the support. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.